hot and you get cold. Don't call me baby. I love it when you hate me. We've got loads going off on the show this morning, but we've had a surprise little visit in the studio. Can we welcome Adam Keddy from Island Prime Property and Island Prime Holidays? Good morning.
Surprise, it's Wacky Wednesday.
And here you are, the wackiest of the bunch. Welcome, how are you?
I'm very good. I've seen you about half an hour ago.
I know. And chatted to you about 10 minutes ago. Do you know what? It's been a while. It's been a long time coming, this. You've been meaning to pop into the studio and say hello and tell our lovely listeners about yourself for a while. What's taken so long? Busy?
Yeah, well, it's absolutely rammed at the moment. The property market is never stops. And we've also recently launched in the last few months, before Christmas now, we've launched Island Prime Holidays. So the Island Prime group has expanded, it's grown, and it's going from strength to strength. So happy to be here, Jenny.
Good stuff. Right. Well, do you know what? I thought maybe our listeners, they hear, how on your adverts and your little drops here and there, Island Prime Group, they do this, they do that. But let's find out about you, who is the man, one of the men behind Island Prime Property. First of all, tell us about you, Adam. Who are you? Tell us about your background.
So my name is Adam Keddy. Some of you might know me and some of you might not, but give us a call. All the adverts are all over Facebook. You've got the number. I've come from a sort of tour operator, customer service background. I've had a company here before, entertainment and marketing consultancy. And part of that consultancy as well, before the COVID, if you like, was consultancy to real estate estate agents. I've always wanted to get to the front of the real estate world in regards to my own brand. Never had the opportunity because it was 100 miles an hour. COVID come along. I took a positive out of a negative, and I took the opportunity to change my life, especially with our small children, Jenny.
Yes. For those wondering, yes, we are. I was going to say married, but we're not. We have children together.
Married.
Oh.
Anyway, so I'm a single, foot free. No, so I decided to take the opportunity to come to the forefront of property sales, if you like, and created the brand under my company, Island Prime Property.
So why real estate? Why go from sort of entertainment marketing to real estate?
Because I've always been a people's person, first of all. I've always liked the real estate market and the trends that real estate has to present. But if I'm honest, Jenny, and you know this, I have bought and sold personally, okay? And when I bought many moons ago, my 3-bedroom sort of penthouse in Parque de la Reina, I was told what I wanted to hear.
What they thought you wanted to hear.
Exactly. What they told me what I wanted to hear, not what I needed to know.
Yeah.
And let's say I was led up the garden path. I'm sure people have had similar experiences out there. And then when I bought, we had quite a negative sort of experience moving into the property. So I thought to myself, there must be somebody out there can just say as it is, just be transparent, an open book, don't fluff it up, tell people what they need to know, keep them updated, and make the transaction as smooth as possible and stress-free. And then I thought, well, that somebody could simply be moi.
And here you are, and having done it, and like you can say, we went through this experience together, and it was one of the most frustrating times in our life. And I mean, it's no surprise and it's no secret. I think it's a written rule that buying or selling a property is one of the most stressful things you can do in your life.
Do you know, it is one of the most stressful things. Of course, they say property, don't they? They say holiday. I don't know why they didn't say children, to be honest, but there you are. But yeah, so they say properties can be one of the stressful things. But I've put it down to this, give you an example. Do you know when you're waiting for a flight to go on holiday, okay,
Yeah.
and you've got a 3-hour delay, and nobody tells you why there's a delay? You come up with your own ideas, you're getting angry. But if somebody just informed you, every 20 minutes, half an hour, this is what's going on, don't worry, guys, you know, you seem to be more relaxed and it's less stress. And this is exactly like any transaction. So like a property sale, if you've got 3 months until notary, 2 months, 5 days, I've done it in, then as long as the buyers and the sellers, everybody involved has got regular updates, but honest, transparent
Yeah.
updates, not people, not my opinion, but what's actually been said. Okay.
Not just what's going to keep someone off your back for a couple more days or
Yeah,
something.
and that never works. If there's something, if there's an issue, or if there's a challenge in the way that we need to overcome, don't dress it up. Say as it is, because it's going to come out in the wash. It's a property sale,
Yeah.
and I've always said that you can't sell a property to somebody. You can just match the needs of the client to that property and show them the property. If I talk you into buying that chair that you're sitting on now, Jenny, okay, and I talk you in, I probably could talk you into buying that, okay. However, you're not going to sit there and look at the chair for years after wanting to absolutely annihilate me for talking. There's not much regret. But if you're sitting in a house and you got, I don't know, led up the garden path, should you say, to buy a property, or something was not right with the property when you got told it was, then that's a bigger regret,
Yeah. I also feel like buying a property, not everybody does it a lot. Like it can be maybe once in your lifetime, maybe once or twice. And I felt when we were going through that process that it was forgotten about, like just because the person that was helping us or the people that helped us, they do it every day. I feel like that was very much forgotten about, and we were left like wondering what was going on, like trying to like guess and question ourselves. And like you said, if just somebody updated you, just saying we've not forgotten about you, but there is no updates yet, that's an update enough.
Exactly that. And I just try to put myself in the shoes of the buyer or the seller every day, every minute of the day, when I'm working with Island Prime Property. And I'm proud to say that, like, if anybody wants to contact me, whether they sell, whether they buy, or, then I'm there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Because, I remember, Jenny, if you remember, I felt that I was sometimes annoying the agent by
Yeah.
asking them a question and thinking, is that silly for me to ask? But I think if you feel that it's a question to be asked, it's not silly,
Yeah.
because you need that peace of mind.
Yeah, definitely. Like this is such a big thing. There's a lot of money involved. This is people's life savings you're talking about a lot of the time. Go like put everything they've got, like just a bit of reassurance sometimes goes such a long way.
Exactly. So in regards selling a property, how we sell properties, I have a partner.
Yeah.
A good friend of mine as well, a family friend. He's got a lovely family, and his wife, Emmy. His name is Peter. Now, Peter, he's from Hungary, and the way we met is through our children, because our sons, Danny, Danny, and Angie and Alfie, and they all play with each other. So it's a very family, team orientated sort of business as well. And we met because he's very digitally minded in regards to marketing, and he has been contracted and still contracted from his own photography company for professional videos, photography, virtual tours, everything digital, if you like. So the match of myself, my background, and him just seemed to suit. And he's done that for a number of years on the island, and he's ranked in the luxury world as the #1 photographer.
Wow.
So as you can imagine,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So as you can imagine, when we was at Kids and Coffee with the kids, and he told me that, I thought, this is definitely somebody to work with.
Give me your number. And obviously you have been working together for a little while now. Let's talk a little bit about your marketing strategy, because you seem to throw everything you've got. Like when people come to you with a property that they want to sell, like you throw everything you've got at it. And again, we've been through the process ourselves. We've had estate agents come up to our old house where we used to live, come around with a smartphone. They were just taking photos. They were a bit blurry. I think I had a load of washing in the corner at one point. I was like, can I just move that bit of washing before you take the photo? And they were like, oh, if you want. You obviously have Peter, who's a professional photographer, knows what he's doing and how to make your property market at its best.
From the minute you contact us, we invest time and we invest money. Okay. Now, there's loads of agents out there do it all differently. Good, sometimes not so good, But what we do, and all I can be is passionate about what we do, is that we look after the client. We go around there, we invest time and money for professional pictures. Okay, these pictures are done, as I say, second to none. Okay, these pictures the videos, the virtual tours, sometimes on request, floor plans, etc. Okay, are only usually done as to this standard in the luxury real estate world. So Island Prime Property are doing things differently and doing things better because we're bringing it to the properties ranging from 90,000, 100,000 studio all the way up to the luxury world. So we're bringing it to this market and
Yeah.
it's well needed.
And as well, I think it would be fair to say, like you did mention it already, like everybody's got such a unique story when it comes to buying or selling. Maybe they're selling and they're married and they're divorced now, or everyone's got such a unique thing. You've got a team of people that can help in all aspects of anything that they might need. Is that right?
Yeah, we work with because of I've had a business on the island for many years now, and I've got a good network of people. But we've got lawyers, we've got stores, you name it. We can pull on any resource to help somebody. And again, when somebody asks you a question and you don't know because you don't know everything, every day's a school day. The day you think you can't learn something is the day you should back up and go home. Do you know?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let me find out what that is and come back to you. Do you know what I mean? And we 9 times out of 10 the questions are the same sort of thing in a transaction. However, there's 1 or 2 things that happen, and take us off guard. But we can pull on so many resources. We've got now. I could ring maybe 6 or 7 lawyers this morning that would pick up their phone and give me free legal advice because of our working relationship. It's great, and it's a very fortunate position to be in because of all my years of being in business, So that's Island Prime Property. And I also feel that not only from the photography, but we invest money behind digitally in the marketing, radio today, marketing, newspapers and things. And, for our commission, that's what an agent should be doing.
Yeah.
They should be investing their time, their money. They should be passionate about selling your property. Get on board with the owner and working together with the owner to sell the property for the best price possible, but fair for the market, So that's how it should be done. We don't believe in contracts. If a contract goes to you, Jenny, and an agent asks you to sign for 6 months, just ask them, why are you going to sell it? Why is it going to take you 6 months? Come to Island Prime Property on a handshake. Give me 2 months. If you're not happy with our service, go elsewhere and sign your contracts.
Yeah, so I need to worry about a contract.
Yeah.
We have to talk about your videos because you're getting quite popular on this island of Tenerife. You're getting sort of recognised. It's a bit ridiculous.
Popular pants.
We ordered a takeaway the other night. The delivery came and the man was like, "Oh, it's you from the videos." Oh, for goodness sake. So yes, in case you haven't watched any, we recommend getting onto the Island Prime Property Facebook page and have a look at some of the videos. What obviously is this you just bringing your entertainment background into your real estate business? What?
No, it's my natural flair, Jenny.
Jazz hands.
Yeah, do you know that's got a lot to do with it? I love making the videos. Peter is the man behind the camera, and yeah, the videos. I'm getting people ringing me up. Oh, is that Adam? Can I speak to Adam? They've known me for years. They've followed me. Monica yesterday, we was doing a listing in Adelphus 2 in Gulf Delta. And she said, I love your videos. I've been following you for months. That you're standing out from the crowd. I've done a viewing yesterday, virtual viewing. It was 9 o'clock in their time, 3 o'clock in our time, and they were in Chicago in America. So this is how far our advertising and where this is going. So yeah, I'm getting as famous as Jenny T on Oasis FM.
One day, hun, one day. Right. Obviously, you've got the Island Prime Property. You've talked about Peter as well. You're also running the holiday side of things, Island Prime Holidays.
Well, I am very much involved in Island Prime Holidays.
Yeah.
However, I look after this Island Prime Property,
yeah.
The sales side of things, buying and selling. And Peter, he comes into his own. This is where he absolutely excels, in Island Prime Holidays. Okay, so we can sell businesses now, if you like. They're not, so the property, we can sell it as a family home, a holiday home, but we've got lots of investors now that we sell a property, they buy it, we pass the key over to Peter on Island Prime Holidays. We go out and stage it with a team, Emmy and a few others. It takes on a 1-bedroom place 2 or 3 hours to stage a property, like orange juice. It's different how you take pictures of, it's You know that brochure sort of feeling. I want to be in that
You
picture.
you want to feel like you can smell it and you can taste it and you can almost reach out and touch the pool and stuff.
Exactly, and you want to take that dip. So they go to Mercadona, they do a shop, cut up the melon, so as the melon drips, it's absolute perfection. Now, the reason why they invest so much time in staging these properties for holiday rentals, for Island Prime Holidays, is to get the most money, because you buy with your eyes, don't you? So if you see that picture, you're going to pay that €80 a night. Or you see a picture with a toilet seat up, you're going to pay 50 quid a night, So there's a massive difference. So from not only the staging, but we can do the VV licenses. We have, as I say, for the Island Prime Property and Island Prime Holidays, we've got a massive legal team behind us and a great support network that we can pull on anybody. Now, the VV license, people say, oh, I'll get my VV license and that's it. But please don't be mistaken. There's a lot more behind the scenes than just getting a license. Okay. Now, you get a VV license. There's things you have to do with the police, X, Y, and Z, and there's quite a few things that you have to do to make sure that you're fully legal. VV license, the application, and receiving that is the first step of becoming legal.
Right.
So people think, oh, I'll get a VV license, and now if anybody knocks on my door, I'm legal. That's not the case. So if you do want to get in touch with us, info@islandprimeholidays.com for any consultations, we can talk to you about that. But VV licenses, we've got cleaners, not just Maggie down the road. We've got a cleaning team, that leaves the little chocolates, the swans on the beds,
Oh, I love a swan on a bed. Yeah, proper holiday vibes, that is. Getting back to find a swan on the bed.
Exactly. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. And yeah, so we've got the clean team, we've got maintenance, you name it, we've got it. You simply give the key to Island Prime Holidays, and you get an income every month. It's quite simple. And usually, every time, guaranteed, it's like double than a long-term rental, with less risks in regards a long-term rental tenant.
And less stress because you're doing everything.
It's a lot less stress. I'm just going to give you a quick one example.
Go on.
There's a lady called Edith. She's got 3 properties that we run for her. And she was with a rental company before. And she was receiving about 5,000 or 6,000 euros a year. Now, this rental company, I don't think were doing it to the best of their ability, should we say. Okay. We're running her properties, and she's receiving over 25,000 on a year, to doing what we're doing. Now, that's a massive difference, but there is a massive difference in companies out there doing holiday rentals. If you're going to do it, Island Prime Holidays is a registered SL company and is registered with Spain to trade in holiday rentals and has all the necessary insurance and legal team to back it up. If you're going to do it properly.
Yeah.
There's lots of people out there.
And it might be that, because I think people would avoid doing things properly, in air quotes, maybe to try and get themselves the most income. But it actually might not even mean reducing in any income if they do things with a team that know what they're doing.
Exactly. There was a client the other day. She's been running her properties for many years. She's looking to retire. She's a little bit upset now. She's going to have to pay a company commission. However, what we've done and transformed her apartment, and what we've done staging, she's actually earning more because of our digital marketing and of what we do. She's earning more and she doesn't do anything. And she went, oh, if I only met you all those years ago.
Yeah, I can imagine. And also, I'm just going to mention it. There might be people listening that have a property and they're all right within themselves. They're happy with their income. But if they are questioning if they are completely legal, if they're following all the steps, because it can be a bit of a minefield and it can sort of change regularly, maybe to just get in touch with you, because I hear that there has been inspections and stuff lately on properties that have been holiday led.
Yeah, it's getting more and more so. There's been inspections, and do you know what? Not only you've got the double-edged sword here. You've got the inspections, and you've got the police giving out fines X, Y, and Z, and then you've got the double-edged sword, and then you've got the scammers. The holiday makers that are not buying in, the people that scam people and take the deposit, and then there's not even a property there.
Yeah, how many times have we been out and about and there's been someone sat in a bar like trying to source accommodation because they've just arrived and like their accommodation doesn't exist or whatever?
Exactly. And I think if people know me, I've been on the island for many years. You know, I've got a very, well, I feel that I've tried to build up a very good reputation. You know, I live in Amarillo Gulf. I've got an office in San Blas. You know, if you're going to book a holiday with somebody, or if you're going to rent out your property that you've got your life savings in, you know, do it properly. Go through a reputable company, whether it's Island Prime Holidays or another company, but preferably Island Prime Holidays, guys. Then just do it properly. Don't cut corners. Just like going back to the beginning of our conversation, a transaction for a property sale. Don't cut corners. Do things the right way. Less stress, less hassle, and it pays off in the long run.
Yes, definitely. What does the future hold for Island Prime Property and Island Prime Holidays? Have you got any big plans for the future? Or are you just
we're going Disney World, didn't we? In 3 or 4 years, I've been told, Jenny.
I may have told you to start saving. And I was looking as well, actually. I did a little bit of research yesterday, and the older generation, talking about the biggest regrets that they have in life. And one of them was not seeing the Northern Lights. So I feel like, could we start a fund to go to Lapland?
So that's all we've got time for today. On okay. So what the future holds, I think you've got to be very careful that you're not too spread too thinly, especially something as sensitive as selling somebody's house or renting it out as a short-term rental. So what the future holds, us to concentrate and home in on what we do to make sure that it's ran as successful as possibly and grow and take step by step. Walk before you can run and build it slowly. You know, that's what we're doing. We're every day we're growing. Every day it's more exciting. However, understand that you've got to be a master of one, not a jack of all trades, especially in this industry.
Wonderful. Well, just keep the videos coming, though, because we love those.
The videos are going to keep coming.
And I'm just going to put a bit of information you said earlier. You said you did a listing yesterday at Adelphus. Is that one that's going to be adding to the books? Because I know the property market at the minute, people are gagging for new properties. They're selling fast. So is another one coming? Are we...
Possibly there will be another one coming. Like when we go to listings, there's no pressure with the owners. You know, some owners say, "Oh, can I pay you for your time?" Of course not. This is a service, you know. So there's no pressure. So in people's own time, they come to us. But possibly, check out the Facebook page, check out the website islandprimeproperty.com, or check out islandprimeholidays.com and our Facebook pages. If you want any more information, you can contact me on 003464514244 or adam@islandprimeproperty.com.
Yeah. And there are a couple of properties that have recently been added as well. So if you haven't checked out the website in a couple of days, then we suggest that you do so.
We've got lovely villas coming up in Alamo Park. We've got villas coming up all over the place. We've got properties coming out on the Facebook pages. But for the updated property, it's definitely check out the website, islandprimeproperty.com. In regards to holiday rentals, if you want a free consultation from the main man himself, that's Peter, and I'll pop round as well because I like a coffee.
And a biscuit.
And a biscuit. Then it's a free consultation. If you use our services, then great. If you don't, at least you got the right advice. And there's no obligation to use our services.
We can have a friendly chat. Adam, thanks for coming in. If you come back, can you bring me like breakfast or something? Okay, chocolate croissant or something would be nice next time.
Okay. What did you say? Croissant or?
Croissant.
Croissant.
All right. We're going to leave it there. Adam, thanks for joining us. Have a great day.
Thanks, Jenny T.
Jenny T at breakfast with Island Prime Property. Doing things differently, doing